EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for November 30th, 2020. Before we get into the video here and the content of the video, just want to address that we had a major site issue, the free side of the site, not the paid services or the premium site that is SSL secured that was unaffected, but we had a problem with the website itself that had to be rectified all day on Sunday, which is why the Weather Weekly's video was not aired yesterday. I did put a post up about that on Sunday morning on the Facebook page and on my Twitter account explaining the issue with that, but that has been reversed and rectified. We have the site back up again. Everything is normal. We are going to be actually transitioning into a new web design here over the next. We have a beta site that we're building another website side by side with the one that everybody sees right now, and one that's being built that's going to have a new, fresh, modern look to it. That's going to be in the next 2 weeks or so. We'll have that transition over to the new site. But for now, everything's back up and working. Nobody's information was hacked. There was nothing like that took place. It was just a ad redirect that was done by an international organization, and we have rectified that situation. So we're back to normal again here for the foreseeable future, and hopefully we're good to go now. Today we have a very impactful storm system moving toward the region, and that is going to be starting very early this morning. It's going to have some heavy rain with it. It's going to be coming in during the course of this morning too, and as the heavy rain occurs, you're also going to have some windy conditions, and that's going to go for about maybe a 3-4 hour period at any given location where it's at its worst. And then it still remains not quite as windy this afternoon, but it looks like it's going to tail off a little bit, and winds will die down a little bit once we get to even further once we get into the evening hours. But we will have some windy conditions that are going to be 35 to 45 miles per hour at times, that as peak gust during that time frame when that worst moves through. Here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar starting this off at 5 a.m. This is coming in early. And then once it moves forward here, you can see some heavy rain move into the mix here. This is by about mid-morning or so. We're looking at 9 a.m. here. So you see a lot of yellows and some oranges indicating the heavier rain moving through. And with that heavier rain, you're going to have the downward transport or momentum to the surface of those winds that are very strong aloft, mixing down to the surface. So we'll have that moving through, and that goes through about, we'll say early afternoon. We start to taper to showers, and there could be some embedded thunder here in this as well. I think whatever the Storm Prediction Center has out there for a marginal risk for severe weather, they're just talking about the wind associated with the heavy rain moving through. It's really not convective per se, but there is some indication. There's some instability here that could give you some rumbles of thunder here, some low-top convection moving through during the course of the afternoon. But once we get to the evening, this starts to pull away. And then you see in western Pennsylvania here, they're going to be getting a pretty good snow event out of this. And that's going to stay out there for the most part, so we're not going to be dealing with that. Just want to get over the wind real quick, and you can see that progression here. Here is 8 o'clock in the morning, and as you see, as you get to mid to late morning here, it just really picks up, and you get some wind gusts here that are maybe even up to 50 here in the higher elevations for a short time. Again, this is like a 3 to 4 hour period where you get winds that are 35 to 45 miles per hour. And then once we get into the afternoon, we still have gusty conditions that could be over 40. Possibly, usually up to 40, but it could be some peak gusts over 40, continuing all the way until we get to the evening. Then we start to diminish those winds a little bit as we get into the evening and overnight, and you can see that here. It still remains breezy here on Tuesday, but not nearly as windy as it will be this morning. And then once we get back to the global models here, you can see that transition to snow in western Pennsylvania, but we're not going to get that. We are going to see a few snowflakes getting over into parts of our region here on Tuesday, and that's going to be mainly north-central, northeast PA. From some snowflakes flying from there, just more or less as the system's pulling away, and generally light. We're not really expecting too much in the way of accumulations for that, as the primary area is western Pennsylvania here for those for that accumulating snow, and you can see it here, and of course the Ohio Valley as well. So we're going to miss out on any snow opportunities for the most part, but again, some areas, parts of northeast PA, could get a rain-snow mix or a few snow showers moving through during the day here on Tuesday. Otherwise, just an isolated rain shower further south, and remaining cloudy across the rest of the region, and much cooler. Today's going to be very warm with that moving through, that warm front moving through. We're going to have a surge of warmth into the 60s. And we're back in the mid-40s for highs here on Tuesday. So a big drop, and then lower 40s here on Wednesday with Partly cloudy skies and then mostly sunny here on Wednesday, but we start to rebound the temperatures here at the end of the week a little bit, getting up to the upper 40s to near 50 as we get to Thursday and Friday and Saturday, all pretty much the same thing. Now, we have another system coming toward the region here. This is a little bit, another one of these is going to be really weird evolving systems here with an upper level low involved here. So this is going to change around a little bit, but there is some indications here that this could have a wintry side to it, at least when it starts to exit. We have some showers coming in later on Friday and continuing into Saturday here on the European model, but there could be, in some areas, a little bit of snow here coming in here on Sunday or later Sunday or Sunday night. Just some light snow showers, but we'll have to watch how this evolves because both the GFS and the European model have that, where you have that interaction and you have at least some snow involved with this. Again, it doesn't look like a big deal right now, but this can certainly change if you're dealing with an upper level low. So it's something we're going to follow throughout the week and continue to update, but your time frame to watch is the Sunday to Monday time frame for anything wintry, and we'll continue to follow that throughout the week ahead. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for November 30th, 2020. Have a great Monday.